Good morning, YouTube. It's Friday. Work is done for the week. Hurrah. Okay, we're going to get on and do this bird wall hanging. It's the first I've been looking at this all week, and I think what the problem I'm having with it is the background. It's too dark. I'm not liking it. So what I am going to do is swap this one, and I've got this lovely. I need to cut some background. Right, hold on. Hold that thought. Yeah, it's just the blue was too dark. It was. I think that's what was upsetting me, if you like. That's a bit of a strong word, but it wasn't sitting right with me. So I've found this one in my stash, which has some of the blue in it. Sorry, it's a very dark day here today. I'm hoping you're seeing all right. It's got some of the blue in the background here, and it's floral, and I thought actually that'll look quite nice. It's a nice light colour. Right, let me just lay this on here. I just want to give it a slightly quilted look, so this is quite a nice thin, you're not seeing, quite a lightweight cotton batting that you usually use for quilting. So let me just lay this down. Right, scissors. Okay. Sorry, should have thought about this first, shouldn't I? Never mind, you're getting to see the whole thing. Are you seeing the whole thing? Yeah, near enough. So we'll just whip that off there. It doesn't have to be dead accurate, it can be trimmed at the end. It's not a problem. Right. Okay, so we have our batting now, so that's all good. Shift that piece out of the way. I did iron it, but it's still got wrinkles in it, so never mind. So, yeah, I've been playing around with some stuff. So basically, I'm going to put Mr. Bird in the middle. I found, where are you? I found this. I just found all sorts of bits and pieces. Basically, these are embroideries off of a pillowcase, believe it or not. So I've chopped them all out. I've got loads of them. I forgot I'd had them actually. So here's the big ones. Yeah, they were all off of a pillowcase and a duvet. I think it was a posh one from Marks and Spencer's, and the duvet itself was all holey in that. So I just chopped off the trims. So I've got these massive, lovely embroidered flowers. So yeah, they're great. They're really useful. I'm not going to use them on, not the big ones anyway. I've got the smaller, and they've just got a little hint of gold on them. I don't know if this is too dark. Let me put the big light on. Does that help? Oh, that does help, doesn't it? Right, hold on. Right. Gosh, yeah, that's a lot better. You're going to get a bit of a shadow, but at least you got the light. Okay, so we need to lay down some bits and bobs. I found the bit that actually makes up the rest of that picture. I know it's going to be separate, but I'm okay with that because, you know, you'll have the stitch lines and everything else going around. Let's try that one there. Right, stop saying Susan. Got some flowers here. Right, so I'm just fluffing around now, so here we go. I found this lovely sort of pink and blue check stuff, I suppose, and a bird's head, so I thought we'd have him on there. And some of the denim, even though I'm not going to use this, I've torn off some bits because I thought the denim looked quite good. It was quite a good contrast, so I put that there. Let's try Mr. Bird there. I want to try and hide that wonky corner there, so that's okay. Let's try a flower up here. This is the best way that I find to do it anyway, is just laying it out roughly, just, you know, playing around with some bits and pieces. I've got a little, what would you call it? a hexy. You see, yeah. And I want to use this on here because I thought it was quite a nice blue to use with the. Let's have it straight, shall we? I'll pop that down there. I've got some other bits of the fabric that went with the bird, but it doesn't join up this one, so let's just, where should we put that one? I'll try it there and we'll have a look. I might go a bit quiet, I do apologise if I do. I've got all my bits and bobs over the side here. Let's take that off for a minute. Put that one down there. I'm just going to lay some stuff down and we'll have a look at it and see if we like it, and if we don't, we then start moving stuff around and getting it to how we like it, basically. So, and this is very suggestive. I mean, it is completely, you know, it's very individual. I'm going to move this up a bit. I think that's what's wrong. Oh, it's too low. Let's move you up there. Okay, that's a bit better. We've got a bit more room now. I either have them in the top third, the actual main picture, if you like, or, you know, no, I do. I always, I was going to say, or have it down the bottom, but I always do tend to have it up the top more, because the eye is sort of led up there better. Let's try you there. I fussy cut out one of the big flowers off of another piece of this fabric, so I want to try and get this in, but I don't quite know where. Let's try that for balance. I've got a piece here. Tree is running that way. Does that matter? Probably not. Let's try. No, I don't like that there. Okay. Let's get you back in position. Swap these around. Okay. We could put that piece there, couldn't we? Because that will hide the fact that we've got a split piece there. We get a nice. Let's move it. Keep it there. I must admit, I did pre-think some of the fabric colours, these in particular, because I wanted the blue and a bit of the pink in, because, you know, there's blue and pink in here. So I did go through my box, you can't see it, my box of scraps over here anyway, before I came on camera, because I thought otherwise it is just going to take forever, and I didn't want to put you through that. We need something here, don't we? Could put another flower there. Could put a piece of lace there actually, because I've got like a corner piece here. What do you think about that? I really need to hide this corner here, don't I? No, I don't like that. Let's swap you over. Let's put you there. Maybe you could go there. Still got this exposed, but I'm not a big worry about things like that, I must admit, but it would be better if it was covered. So I'm just going through my scraps over here. Maybe we could use one of the really big flowers. Or is that going to be too much? I don't think that's too bad actually. You seeing that? Yes. Get you in a little bit closer. I've got you up on the big tripod today, so hopefully you can see a bit better. If I move this down a little piece. How do we feel about that? I quite like that actually. Okay. I'm determined to use that bit of lace, aren't I? If I put that there, and then put that, maybe not. How about if we turn it that way and have the flower up there? Covers up that a little bit, but is that a biggie? Oh. Got a dog walking alley down the side of my house, so sounds like there's a bit of a Barney going on out there. I don't know if you can hear them. What do we think? I think I'm quite liking that actually. I think that's quite well balanced. I like the jagged edge on that one, so I think we'll have that over there. This needs to go up just a tad. When I actually stitch that, I'll make sure that that just lines up there. So there we are. Is that a bit too much? I don't think so. I think once it's all stitched on and I've got some little buttons and a bit of hand stitching, I'm wondering about this now, if this is right. I've got some other little ones here as well. Let me just see if there's any other. I don't think no, those colours won't go, will they? Oh, I don't know actually. Do you know, I think I prefer that. The yellow comes in here. Red's a bit off, but kind of brings your eye down this way, doesn't it? And I could always find some pieces of red fabric to bring the eye down a bit. Right, still rummaging. See, I've still got some more bits of the background fabric, but oh, decisions. I don't know what to do now. Do I prefer that or the blue? Let's have a look. Right, so that's the no. I like the red one. Yeah, decision made. Right, that's it. That one's going in there. Let's see if I can find some sort of ready bits to. That could work, couldn't it? A little bit of red there, and you'll find this when you faff around. I mean, you will get it. I mean, it does come. I mean, I'm no beginner at this sort of stuff, so I hope it looks like I'm not a beginner at it anyway. And it's something that I've built up over the years. I mean, I certainly wasn't very good at it at first. I really envied people that could. I still envy people that could do the paper collage, but I guess it's like everything, isn't it? It's all about practice, and getting your own style as well. So that can be right. We need a piece of red up here somewhere, don't we? Just to bring the eye back up here. Do we need it that long? Let's take that piece off. Yeah, I mean, eventually you do build the confidence to say, actually, yeah, this is my style, and I like that, and I'm sticking with it, and that's that sort of thing. So, and you've got to have that, what would you say, that courage of conviction. You've got to say, yeah, this is it. This is my style. This is what I do, and people either love it or they don't. And I mean, that really is up to individual tastes, isn't it? So, and you can't make stuff for every taste. You know, that's something else that it took a while for me to learn, but actually, you really can't, and it's as simple as. So, ooh, that could go in there, couldn't it? Look, that's handy. A little paisley there. Can you see that one? Yeah, yeah, a little. That's quite nice. Yeah, like that. That's happy, happy. Red, red, red. Pinks are mirrored. Flowers are in. I'm happy with that. Yeah, yeah, very happy with that. I might just swap the overlaying here. Let's overlay the main piece onto that one. Threads everywhere. So once that's tucked under and stitched on properly, straighten up slightly. I'm not worried if it's a little bit ski width, that doesn't bother me at all. Okay, I think we're done. I'm liking this here because that picks up the pink down here and the pink up here, and then I've got a little bit of red. It's not a bright red, but that's just enough that it picks up those over there. We've got the 3 triangle going on, picks up a little bit of the red in the bird. Got the little bird's head here, bless him. I don't know how he ended up being chopped, but there he is. Don't think I've got any more left now. I wish I did have more. I love that fabric, but I don't even know. I haven't even got a selvage. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing it over here. I haven't even got the maker's mark on it, so I don't even know where it's, you know, who makes it or anything. So I shan't be having any more of that. Never mind. Right, I've got a piece of red here, and I'm just gonna tap it under there. Does he need that? Let's have a look. Do you like that, Mr. Bird? Yeah, let's leave it there, shall we? Okay, that's cool. What I might do is I'm going to leave this jagged like this. I do like a little bit of texture like that. And down these pieces here where they join, I might, oh no, I should be able to stitch that actually, but it might be a bit of hand stitching down here with some big stitches. I don't know. I'll play around with that. So there we are. That's kind of my process, really, I guess, is the way. As I did before I came on filming, I did choose fabrics, and I had you know, some bits laid out, but I have actually changed what I had laid out, so that's interesting. So the plan of attack now is that I will take off all the, I'll take a picture first actually, because that always helps. I might move that actually. I might have to faff around with that a little bit, but because I feel it's a bit naked just sat there. So I wonder if I've got like a piece of this fabric with a stem on it. We could make a fake flower. Ooh, that could work. Oh, does that match up there? No, not quite. Oh, quite excited then. I thought that was all going to match up. So there's a blank stem there, so I might just chop that piece. I don't like floating flowers. Oh, I like these. I mean, they're okay, but this is actually a, you know, a printed one, and it just, to me, it just looks a bit blooming odd. So let's change it. Let's chop that down there. Ooh, it's really tough, this fabric. So if anybody recognises it and knows who makes it, please let me know, because I think I would like some of that. So if I kind of make that into a fake bunch of flowers there, does that look odd? What does it look like? It does, doesn't it? I guess if I chop there. That's what I love about these. You're never finished until you're finished. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Right, let's just get all those frayed bits off. I'm not worried if they're mega tatty. It's all part of the thing for me. I love it. Right, let's try that. You move out of the way for a minute. Which way were you? That way, weren't you? Does that work? No, it doesn't. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that like that and let that sit on that. Let's bring this down slightly. Give it a bit of pink to sit on. You go back up there. You there. And you go under there. Oh dear. Here comes the faffing. I think that needs to sit on something red. No. Move that down slightly. Oh, let's put you there. That'll be fine. That'll be good. That's okay. Once that's all down, that'll be good. I've actually backed that with oh gosh, what's it called? The sticky stuff you iron it. It's not Bondaweb, it's the other one, the really strong type. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure it will. Anyway, I thought I'd back it with that because it's easier to fussy cut a flower out when it's backed with the stitch on glue stuff. Oh, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. Okay, let's leave that like that. So the plan of attack will be take a photo first of all so that I can refer back to this, and take off all the embellishment bits, stitch down the main fabrics, which will be these pieces. These will come off, that will come off, so I'll just sort of lay it all off out of the way. This will come off, so I'll stitch these big bits first and then come to these little bits here and probably these little bits here, and then the last thing that will go on will be the flowers, the lace flowers. This will be the last thing stitched on. That'll be just ironed on, probably stitched over actually, just to highlight it. I might do some sort of curly whirly down here or something just to make it look like it's got a bit of a stem, and then that'll be it finished actually. And then I'll just do my usual zigzag. I might do what do they call it, pillow bagging or something, where you put a background, you would stitch all the way around here and then turn it through like a pillow, because that then gives you neat edges. But I do quite like the rough, you know, the zigzagged edges, so I don't know, I'm going to play around with that. I'm not going to do it now because what are we at? 23 minutes. I'll make this do for this one. This is the piecing one, and then I might do another one where I'm actually stitching it, because you know you might want to see that process as well. So I'll make this one do for now. I just want to show you my little am I in screen? Yes. The little tag book that I said to you I was going to do. So I've made it. I think it's quite nifty actually. So here we are. Yep, just a little fabric collage on the front and a quote from Pablo Picasso. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. And that's just a stamped image on, it's actually on gessoed paper. So, and then this is all fabrics here. And then I've got these stamps, and that's just like paints and things. It's quite cute actually, it's quite nice. I lined it with this crazy fabric, which I did my patchwork pooch with. And then I literally just tied these in on the spine here. Sorry, let me just say that. There we are. Eyelets on the spine. So I've just tied the pages in. So if whenever when anybody wants it, they can literally just take it all apart if they want to. It's up to them. I did make some tag pockets with the gel printed tags that I had, but I kind of just left it like that because you can take it in and out, do your bit of art, put it back in, no problem at all. Or you can use these elsewhere and use the cover for something else. Completely up to whoever wants to buy it. So it's another tag pocket there. And another one there with my gel printed tags. Alright. It's all stitched on there. I think that was quite cute, that one. Like that one. Nice little size. It's only Diddy. Don't know what size he ended up. Let's have a look. I can read the numbers. And it's 14 by it's 13.5 centimetres by 14.5 centimetres. So yeah, nice size, I think. As I say, I mean, really, what you could do is take all these out, use them in some other project, and just put a load of art paper in there. It'd be an ideal little size just to pop in a travel bag or something, just to do a little bit of writing and a bit of drawing and stuff. So yeah, good fun. And that's a gel print cover that I did with the last lot. So okay, that's that one. Right, I'm going to stop this now, get on, disassemble this basically, and then I'll bring you back for the stitching if you like. You might want to see that. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.